Virtual YouTubers. They are good, very good, I may say so. If you follow me on Twitter, you have probably seen me daily post Korone clips and just cute pictures. I'm kind of addicted to Hololive recently. And in this video, more specifically, we will be deciding which Hololive girl is the best. This is a continuation of my series where I talk about who is best girl in various anime. I know this isn't an anime, but hey, f you, I do what I want. If you want to suggest the next anime we find out who is best girl in, leave a comment below. This video is actually from a comment, so your comments do matter. Please leave them. If you're wondering what Hololive is, then first of all, what the heck are you doing with your life? Please do me a favor and culture yourself and start watching some gosh darn anime girls struggling to speak English. If you don't know where to start, this video inadvertently is actually going to be very useful for you. Anyways, no stalling, let's get straight to the point. So there are like 30 Hololive VTubers, all things considered. So in an attempt to not make this video literally an hour long, I personally picked the 10 most popular ones I see in memes and shit on the internet. This list will go in a completely random order, so I guess this is kind of a top 10 list, except it's not. So I may leave out your favorite, and for that I apologize, but I think we'll have fun regardless. So open the game. First up is Pekora. And if I were to describe Pekora in one word, it would be retarded. Actually, now that I think about it, probably describe a lot of the virtual YouTubers on this list that way. But Pekora especially. However, I'm not using the word retarded as an insult. No, please don't take this the wrong way, Pekora. I know you're watching this video right now. One of the strongest appeals to virtual YouTubers in general is that they take anime personalities and place them into the live stream setting. Meaning the characters, or the facade, if you will, that these streamers put on is highly appreciated. We don't watch a Pekora stream to find out more about Pekora as a person or who she really is, but just to treat Pekora as a fictional character who somehow managed to hack her way into the cybernetic cum-shot matrix that is YouTube.com. In a sense, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I appreciate Hololive virtual YouTubers that specifically play heavily into their characters. I'm not necessarily against those who like to break character often, but if they break character too frequently, it kind of just feels like I'm watching a normal live stream. Pekora plays into her character heavily, speaking in an incredibly cute and nasally voice for the entirety of her streams, ending her sentences with the word Peko and laughing like, well, I honestly have no idea how to explain her laugh. It just is the Peko laugh. Nothing can be compared to it. Overall, she is definitely a contender for best girl, mainly out of how much she plays into her character. It's just really entertaining. Next up is Matsuri, and I'm actually putting her close to the very start for a specific reason. People who don't know about Hololive, pay attention, because I think this one clip I am showing on screen really embodies what it's all about. There's just something inherently amazing about an anime girl being able to stand up in the middle of her stream so she can piss in that fat piece of shit teddy bear's glass. You may think I'm being funny for the sake of the video, that I'm hyping it up, but I am genuinely serious when I say that this piss scene was the clip that got me to start paying attention to virtual YouTubers. Not that I'm into piss or anything. Gone was even the thought of e-girls. I began welcoming the idea of wholesome, non-e-begging anime girl GFs. And yes, as you could assume, that was quite the upgrade. But in terms of Matsuri, being the virtual YouTuber to make me officially plunge 10 feet deep into degeneracy, I get it, she's one of the more edgy streamers who tiptoes closer to the line of what's allowed, and she's almost a little meta in the fact that she tries to be girly and cute like the majority of the other virtual YouTubers, but can't help but break character every 5 seconds and revert back to being a loud, bombastic, burly woman. Matsuri is great. Sometimes I'll watch her just because she's more down to earth than a lot of the other virtual YouTubers, but she's definitely not a contender for best girl.
Aqua is my dream wife. I love her with all my blubbering little fat boy body. Aqua's a fucking idiot, and the way she plays games during her streams reflects that retard side of her personality. Aqua just fucks around and tries to troll the other members of Hololive, especially on their Minecraft server, but usually ends up being the butt of her own stupid fucking jokes. For example, Aqua tries to make a pitfall trap to troll her fellow anime girls, but ends up falling into an even deeper hole herself while digging and starts yelling at her own retardation. It's fucking hilarious. She's a free spirit who I just want to kiss, if I'm being fucking honest with you. She's such a cute little fucking cutie. I want to fucking slather my lips all over that fucking luscious lolly lips. I want to lick them loose, lick them loose, lick them live on fucking stream, if I'm being honest with you. Her giggles help me get out of the darkest places and escape with my pretty ching-chong cartoon character woman, man. I just want to marry her. Please accept my ring, Aqua, please. Whenever Aqua starts hyperventilating or freaking out, out, my heart turns a flutter, and I get a big ol' smile on my fat little face every time, because she freaks out, she plays it up for the audience. She's the funniest fucking fucker in Hololive. Aqua is a cute retard, and that's why she is the best girl in Hololive.
Next up is Akai Haato, and oh mother of god is she an absolute degenerate. I would explain her character and why she's amazing in her own right, but how about I let you guys on a little bit of a story? A story about feet. And I know damn well how much some of you guys love feet in the comment section. Don't try to run away from me now. We're going down this path together. March 13th, 2020. Akai Haato is streaming Getting Over It.
You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! I hope you die in a
It's a pretty wholesome game. That is until she abruptly stops the stream to smell her own feet and talk about how bad they smell on stream. This subtle moment absolutely opens the gates to all degenerates alike to immediately flood her channel. And Akai Haato, a proud degenerate herself, begins to be fueled by the foot fetish energy. Since she is also a degenerate pile of beautiful filth, she allows the foot meme to grow on her channel, constantly posting on Twitter to remind the internet of how bad her feet smells, and the meme officially peaked recently on May 17th, 2020, in what is undoubtedly the most cursed virtual YouTuber live stream ever. And let me tell you something, I do not say that lightly. On this day, the world stood still. Time did not pass during this event because on this stream, Akai Haato made her viewers send videos of their feet and she reacted to them. It's a really fucking cursed and unsettling stream, I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest, I didn't even watch the video in its entirety because just from the beginning I started to throw up in my mouth thinking about it. However, you may think, Eden, does this make her a bad waifu? Will she not be best girl? Hell no. I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate the degeneracy. And above all else, I appreciate the feet. She's definitely a contender for best girl. Next up is Fubuki. Now, she's pretty good, definitely more on the relaxing side. Not to say she doesn't get chaotic, all of these virtual YouTubers do, but overall she's just more chill, which is an appreciated contrast to the rest of Hololive. She still plays into her character, it's just not as chaotic. She has a cute personality, she gets shy easily, and she does this thing where she tries to hide off stream but her ears are still visible. Fuck you, it's cute. She's definitely not my favorite, which I know is going to piss some people off when I say that because she has quite the cult following, but it's just not my style. Not a contender for best girl, but she is a contender for Scatman.
Rushia, what a doll. Here we have the perfect cutesy idol, delightfully adorable and innocent and... oh, actually, never mind. Don't mess with this bitch or her true self will come out. Particularly sensitive to the term cutting board in reference to her, less than well-endowed assets. It's okay, Rushia, flat is better anyways, fuck boobs, the only thing they're good for is shitty clickbait. She's got yandere vibes with her desire for attentions and annoyance when her fans' eyes drift away from her. Of course, an angry persona lying underneath the surface of the misleadingly cute green-haired gal. She's got a good balance of all elements, eccentric anger, an amusing but not exceptional level of stupidity, and of course the obvious adorableness with her cute voice and compelling design. The things I would do to this woman. Seeing her rage at Mario Kart brings me joy because I like the suffering of others. God, I wish I was a cute anime girl. Just fucking kill me already.
Next up is this fucking piece of shit Watame. She's a fucking piece of shit. I don't give a fuck about her. Before we even get into her personality and how entertaining she is, what the fuck is her character model? Okay, I understand it's based off of a sheep. That's her whole gimmick. I gotcha. What is wrong with her mouth? That shit is shaped like a goddamn parabola, and it is making me uncomfortable. What sinister demon is behind her mouth? I know not. But mouth game aside, Watame is basically kind of a bit of an Onesan. Not that she has an older sister type vibe necessarily, but she has a lower, more relaxing voice. Similar to her soft sheep aesthetic, her personality is more on the soft, cozy side. I would totally watch her if I was a Japanese salaryman coming home from work. Not my favorite in terms of personality, so she won't really be considered for best girl, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. She definitely has the most goofy looking character. Next up is Sakura Miko, or as the entirety of Western Twitter knows her as, the anime girl that said the N-word. Sakura Miko is great. She's another one of those Hololive VTubers that really play into her character, and I'm all for it. But you see, the difference between her and Pekora is that I'm not entirely sure what the fuck her character is supposed to be. What character is a retarded baby brain anime girl yelling "fuck you," gunning down innocent civilians in the streets, singing "we will fuck you" on stream supposed to represent? I don't know, but I'm loving every second of it. Hololive in and of itself is already turn your brain off entertainment. But in terms of watching Sakura Miko, that is not enough. Sakura Miko is flush your brain down the toilet entertainment. Overall pretty good, but not good enough in terms of best girl. Hold on. Big bitch is in town. Korone is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel breed dog girl who is kind of the best fucking thing to ever grace planet Earth. Now, I first found out about Korone from this image. Now, this is a pretty simple meme, as you can imagine, an image prompting the reader to post this dog. And you know what? I took them up on that offer. I posted that dog. But I guess you could say I believe in love at first sight because I had to research farther. Posting was not enough. And what I was met with was the most wholesome being ever created. A little rough life, ladies and gentlemen. My parents kicked me out of the streets when I was 5 years old. I had to drop out of middle school. Shit was pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. However, all of that changed when I met this bitch-ass dog. I was able to find happiness for the first time in my life. And I just needed to enlighten you guys on that fact. Everything about Korone is perfect. The way her mouth opens up just a little when she's idle. The way she says, "Hey guys," in English. The ship between her and Okayu. She is literally the epitome of what a VTuber should be. No one even comes close. Korone is best girl.
Hi, I'm ManMode. Listen, these guys don't know shit about waifus. They're smooth-brained retards, just like their audience. Sorry, Korewa retards, you're not the brightest bunch, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Your parents agree with me for once. Your teachers, probably not impressed either. But look here, listen. Maybe there's still hope for you if you find a good role model. So subscribe to ManMode for peak anime intelligentsia that comes out once a year on a good year. Anyway, Eden and Jack are simpletons. Everyone is like, cute dog goes woof. She said the thing. She said the N-word. I'm a degenerate. My pee-pee goes. I like suicide jokes. Whatever. I am here to present someone who actually deserves a ring on her finger. A girl for only the most seasoned and cultured waifu veterans such as myself. I'm talking about Hoshimachi Suisei. Sui-chan is a girl of many talents. She's kind and modest, and actually one of the more normal girls of Hololive, if you ignore her occasional psychopathic tendencies. Out of all the Hololive members, Suisei has the most interesting origin story. Unlike everyone else, she started off as an independent virtual YouTuber. She drew and animated her avatar all on her own, and she used to even handle her own video editing. This fact alone sets her out as a talented artist and capable content creator. Also, she's a little bit of a gamer. Suisei excels at rhythm games, is a quick learner at any video game she gets her hands on, and is a Tetris god. She can read and interact with chat while laying down the blocks at lightning speed. I always wanted to name my son Block. It's just such a manly name, and I think she'd be down for it. This is all good stuff, but I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. See, Suisei is also an amazing singer, but her humble story of growth, success, and chasing her dream of becoming an idol is what absolutely seals the deal. In her debut video, Suisei expresses her dream of eventually becoming an idol and singing on a big stage. But despite all her talents and generally being an entertaining creator, Sui-chan wasn't pulling in the numbers everyone thought she deserved. Long story short, Hoshimachi Suisei came from humble beginnings and later joined Hololive, and with it came the explosive growth. All of this, her whole journey, culminated in the most shining 3D debut stream that even trended worldwide on Twitter, where her dream of becoming an idol finally came true and she got to sing and dance live in front of thousands of people, including performing 2 songs that she wrote herself. Makes a fellow stargazer proud. What? It's not weird. You don't know what it was like. You don't know what it was like if you weren't there. So yeah, that's why Suisei is the best Hololive waifu. She's kind, hardworking, extremely talented. She might be a sociopath, but we don't talk about that. And last but not least, she's also pretty cute.
Yup, that's the video. Please subscribe to all the people that were featured in this video. And I'm gonna go watch some VTube. See you guys later. Peace.